What is going on, everyone? My name is Alpha, and today our challenge video will be on Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Now, this is a very interesting challenge that I have created. So we are actually going to play through Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, which is a very long game. As you can see from the title, we're playing this without quote-unquote Mario. We're playing through the game and Mario cannot attack the opponents. When we go to the tutorial, we're obviously going to have to use Mario. So, we skip through that. And a lot of the spiked Goombas, we're gonna have to wait until we get Koops. So we have to run away or we have to get a Goombella to super guard them. And these flying Koopa Troopers, we have to run away from them because Koops can't hit them in the sky. But Koops can luckily grind on these dry bones, and we actually have to rely on Sweet Treat a lot because it regains FP and HP. And another very important thing about this challenge is keeping Mario safe, because if Mario dies, it's game over. And luckily Hooktail is not the strongest thing in the world, and we beat Hooktail pretty easily. Then we skip to chapter 2, and this is one of my least favorite chapters in all of Paper Mario, even including Super Paper Mario. This thing is just super boring, but we get Flurry. Flurry's actually so underrated, which is crazy, because after this, I love Flurry. She's actually broken. You'll see in the later parts, but she's actually really good in this game. And, during this part, I still don't know how good she is. I'm really oblivious. Here, I get lost in the woods for another, 40 minutes, just going back and forth, just don't know where to go. It's mind-boggling how many times I've played this game and I still don't know how to get through the woods. So we get to the boss fight, and obviously we have to have the shell because it negates any damage. It's like Substitute from Pokemon. One of the worst things about Koops is when it gets knocked over by an attack, it's a liability now because it can't attack anymore. No other characters does that besides Koops, so it's kind of really a liability. And but Koops is kind of the best option we have right now because it gives Mario extra defense and also has a point of defense of its own. So it's really the strongest characters we have right now. Also, we don't have Flurry's upgraded, so she's pretty weak. And yeah, it's just really grindy, a lot of these games, because we have to use Sweet Treat to get our HP back and just hit it slowly with our partners, and then eventually we'll beat. I'm not perfect, okay? I do get hit by first strikes. I do super guard with Mario. I do accidentally run into a spinny first strike it on accident. Those are all inevitable, so I do use Mario on accident and not purposeful. But just to make it clear, I do accidentally use Mario because of those first strikes. So we beat the champion, and then we go to Tubba Blubba. He's pretty simple. All we gotta do is just get more FP to get Flurry's Lip Lock, which is such a broken move. It does damage and it also heals Flurry, so it's an invincible wall. One big problem I have is that I'm not too good at mashing buttons in this game, so I'm really screwing up. This game is also in 200 speed because I can't play it. Like, Dolphin Emulator is really laggy even on normal speed. This is Mario during his no partner stage of the game where he doesn't have a partner. I actually didn't use Mario at all to fight in these battles because number one, I can't. Number two, even if I wanted to and cheat, I would have died because Mario is super weak in my game, because Mario doesn't have a lot of HP, doesn't have a lot of FP, doesn't have any of the badges that will benefit him. All his badges are to defense and also to his partners, but I do have to use Mario in a duplex fight until I got Vivian back. So I want to show you that I have to use Mario in that context. So I'm forced to use Mario for once, but Vivian just takes care of it. The whole point of this is to make Mario useless because I don't have any purpose of using Mario because he's so weak. Look, I have 30 BP points. It's all into helping my teammates. I'm always on Earth Tremor. I want to use Earth Tremor because Earth Tremor is one of my favorite specials, but I can't use Earth Tremor because that's Mario attacking. And you want to see the most abysmal Cortez fight? Here it is. Here's just Mario appealing to the crowd while all his teammates are just helping him. Koops Show is one of the most underrated things. It tanks a lot of hits for Mario, and it's fairly cheap. It's not like Bomb Bomb Blast. Anyways, this is a very strange Cortez fight. All Mario is going to do is play support. I'm not too sure why I went into Koops and then switched out after I did my power lift. I think it just went over my head, so there's no point of me doing that. Get Cortez out of the way, and then we get something better. We got Sweet Fest, which is unbelievably amazing for this game. One of my favorite moves from Bomberry is Bomb Squad. It doesn't do that much damage, but it actually looks kind of nice. And we're still using Sweet Treat, unbelievable. And here's a Peach interlude, my least favorite Peach interlude, followed by another bad interlude. You know, skip through chapter 6 is really mundane. There's not a lot of battling. I tried my best with Mario. Like, I tried to dizzy it with Dizzy Dell. It didn't do anything. And Mario's kind of stuck there doing nothing. Just gotta hide him from the world, honestly. A sick thing is that Bombary does 10 damage to it. Just constant 10 damage. Because I have 2 power-up partner badges on. It's mental how much damage the partners do. Also, my favorite attack, the Bomb Squad. It's sick. It's like another extra attack. Then we head back to Road Pursuers. Before we head into the pedestal place, we just grind levels against the Hammer Bros. They actually really give you really good levels. And then once I level up, I upgrade BP, obviously. Here are all the badges I have. Like, I don't have any offensive badges for Mario, just anything like minor for my teammate. I'm doing a lot of side questing. You know, I'm playing hide and seek to get this special card to play minigames, and this Koops just killed itself. Didn't know how the casino worked. I didn't know you could trade in money for the coins. I would have done that before going to the airplane game, because the airplane game you have to put in 10 coins to play, and then you get more points the further you go. But I maxed out at 300 because I'm not too good at the airplane game, so I get a whole 11 coins for it. So very minimal return. And anyways, we're gonna actually go in just to get a super appeal badge because we do need it to get more appeal points. And you know, I searched up the password online. Yeah, I'm shameless. I didn't do it properly. I just went in, searched it up, and then we're into the boss fight. Okay, this boss fight isn't the hardest thing in the world. It's just very slow because, again, bosses are rapidly getting more HP. We only have one person that could do any damage, because the other one is just sitting back and just waiting around. Obviously, not a lot of damage taken. I didn't use any healing besides Sweet Fast once. And another level. I think I ended up at level 28 after this game. So it's a lot of leveling up and grinding. Here we're just gonna waste all our money, honestly. Like, we have all the things we really need. Getting another super appeal point because I do have one leftover BP, and I doubt I'll get any more BP. Finally get the curse. I never did it properly before, I believe. Here we're finally opening the 1,000-year door. It's very like nerve-wracking because we're so close, but I do know there are so many stronger enemies up like coming into play soon. Going back to what I said about bomb squads, I love them so much that I placed them under myself, and you know, it's not the best thing. Bloomtail likes to just boost up its power, and I thought about using Bomb Squad again. I legitimately thought Bomb Squad was the best thing in the world for me to do at this situation that Gloomtail is boosted up. But luckily Flurry comes out, does 8 damage and recovers 8 HP with her kiss. That's insane. This Grotus fight does not go too well. I have to use a live stream for that, and then I'm screwed. Like, honestly, like, I felt screwed because I have to fight Bowser after this. But then the curse comes into play, levels me up right on the money. We're at a level up, insane, right before Bowser fight. We have to use another live stream for Bowser. So we have to go to the room previously because there is a live stream there. So luckily we have that. And then final boss battle. Now this boss battle is very obnoxious, and it's horrible for just one person attacking it, because like the most gritty thing in the world, because I can't ever use power lift to boost my attack because I have to constantly heal. Look at this sick 10,000 IQ play. Koops using the shells on Mario, gets the demon hands, and then she boosts up her power, and I'm gonna die next turn. Vivian goes down, Koops goes down. Flurry luckily is still here, does a lot of damage. 7 and recovers 7, so she's a tank. She's super tank. Look at this, tanking the 14 damage and plus the poison. And then Flurry, of course, gets the last kiss and then kills the Shadow Queen. Oh, and then we get the curse. Boom, double XP points, 2 star points. That's not too bad for the end battle, and we've actually beat it. We beat the game. We beat the game without Mario doing any damages, technically. But I obviously showed you guys that I did mess up, you know, accidental first strikes and super guarding. And that's been Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door, one of my all-time favorite games. I'm glad I could do something pretty different for it, because I play the game pretty much the same way all the way through every time I play it. So it's really nice to play it and have a have a good challenge for it. I don't believe I game over at all, so it's pretty easy even with a difficulty level like this. Let me know your comments down below on this run, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more videos. My name's been Alpha, and I hope you all had a great day. Peace out.